Hi guys, it's Becky Bamboo. How's everybody doing? Today's Sunday, March, what is today? March 27th? Yeah, it's Sunday, it's Easter. Actually, it's Easter Sunday. So I got discharged to leave the skilled nursing facility yesterday. It was actually in the morning I got discharged. And I was feeling pretty good then. Just to my surprise, I was feeling really good actually. So we wasted no time in getting out of there and got here, this is my mom and dad's new house. And pretty much from the moment I got here, it's been a downhill spiral. My pain has gone up pretty significantly. I've had this really nagging headache for the whole time, and I knew that I was in for tough days ahead, but I wasn't, I guess I got a false sense of hope early on because I felt so good after both surgeries. So I'm going to show you guys whatever I can of this anyway. When I get up and walk around, I have to wear this brace on my back like this. It's got these extra straps, and you can tighten it way down, and actually the brace feels pretty good when you have it on. Feel like you have a lot of stability, and so I keep trying to get up every couple of hours and walk around the house a little bit. And you know, the first couple weeks the doctor said he doesn't want me doing much of anything, just resting. And you know, get up here and there, and you don't want to get clots in your legs and stuff like that. But I have my incentive spirometer that I'm still using to help facilitate my lungs moving, and so I don't get pneumonia or something like that. But when I was at the skilled nursing facility, I was given a Vicodin for my pain, and I could have 2 Vicodin 325s every 4 hours. When we got here, I looked at my pill bottle, and I could have 1 325 every 6 hours. So that hasn't actually happened. I'm going to be honest. That has not happened at all. It has, I tried that. I tried taking just 1, and I got really behind on my pain and had a really hard time getting back on top of it, which I'm okay now. I'm there now, which is good. And I guess I should see what time it is. I don't even know. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:11. So I've kind of gone back to doing Vicodin, 2 Vicodin pills every 4 hours. There's absolutely no reason why I should have to suffer like this. I have some stash of Vicodin from a long time ago that you know, I can dip into if I need to, and there's nothing, you know, it's miserable. This is just miserable. And the doctor had told me, look, your days about 2 through 14 are going to be really bad, and then it's going to start getting better. For me, I was okay until yesterday night, Saturday night. So I guess I was a little bit lucky for that. I got a little bit of extended period of time without feeling terrible, but I feel pretty terrible now. So you know, the plan right now is to just continue you know, grinding out day by day, hour by hour, until it starts to feel better. Nothing can quite prepare your mind for having your belly sliced open and then 2 days later having your back sliced open. It's painful, and I always thought the whole time I was kind of under the impression that the belly pain would be the worst, but not at all. I did really well with that surgery. I have a little bit of sensitivity where the incision is, but by far what bothers me the most is my back. I have 3 incisions on my back, and here's the deal. The surgery on my back did not go as they had hoped. my excess skin from weight loss surgery played a pretty huge factor in this surgery for them. The surgeon very much underestimated how much skin I actually have. I think that he and his physician assistants just assumed that I was fat, and it's not all fat. There's a lot of skin. And what they do is, when they work on your back, they put you they flip you onto a table that basically just has sections of pads, so like you're supported in certain areas, okay, but not everywhere. So my belly like hung free, and in order to take the x-ray pictures, they use like one of those big C-arm fluoroscopy things that they roll underneath and then shoot the pictures up. Well, it was going through so much skin that the picture was getting so distorted that the doctor was having a terrible time trying to decipher if the screws were going in the right way. So he's 97% sure that everything came out fine, which he told my mom that typically when he comes out and talks to people after the second day, he says he's 99% sure everything's perfect. So a little bit of a chance that something might not be exactly the way he wanted it. When the physician assistants came in to discharge me on Saturday, they both said that I had worked them over pretty good. And I said, well, what exactly does that mean? Turns out that I guess I had way more damage going on in there than anybody ever anticipated. I had so much damage that my spinal cord was completely flattened. So they ended up having to take out some extra bones and stuff that they were not planning on doing in order to decompress and open everything up. I also have a extremely small, narrow spinal canal, and so that played a huge factor. And the first thing they told me when they came in Saturday was that I probably need to think about finding a new profession, because being a nurse and lifting patients is probably not going to be a very good idea, because I will end up in the same predicament that I was in, only it'll be L3-4 instead of L4-5. It's just going to continue to work itself up if I don't take care of it. So I have a lot of time before I have to even think about work and any of that stuff. Right now, my focus is pain control. I guess this kind of makes me think about those of you out there who've had 360-degree lower body lifts, because that's kind of how I feel. Like, you know, it hurts on every side. My hips really hurt. My legs hurt. It hurts. Everything hurts. Hurts to sit, hurts to lay, hurts to stand, hurts to walk. Everything hurts. So, anyway, this morning my mom gave me my head a good scrub down. I was pretty greasy. I can't shower until Monday, which is tomorrow. So I told her, I'm like, you've got to wash my hair. I feel so gross. So I scrubbed my body down as best I could, and she washed my hair for me, and we got water all over the kitchen, but you know, it was fine. Yeah, so that's kind of, you know, that's where I'm at. Now that I've shown you guys my brace, we're gonna go sit down, maybe. Is it gonna cut me off? No, okay. So I am very unsteady on my feet, so I have to really pay attention. But I will say, for the last 2+ years, I've had pain in my right leg. Oh, and or left leg. My pain has shifted from time to time over the years. And so I don't have that anymore, which is, you know, it's kind of interesting to wake up from a surgery like this. I'm loosening up my belt. See, it hurts. So it's pretty weird to wake up from 2 surgeries and something you've had for 2 years is gone. But, you know, in its place, I've got, you know, more pain and incisional pain. My incision on my belly is about 3.5–4 inches long, full of staples. I mean, there is about a bajillion staples in there. The 3 incisions on my back, they closed with sutures because they knew I would be laying on it and the staples would probably cause breakdown. So, you know, you can tell the difference between the 2 incisions in what's in there. Both places are starting to get itchy, so we got healing going on, which is good. The one thing that they harped at me about was to make sure that I was keeping up with my nutrition, because that was going to be the one thing that will make or break this, how long it takes for this to heal. And that is because it her washing machine keeps going off. It's freaking me out. So, you know, obviously it's the same deal as when we had gastric bypass or weight loss surgery, that we have to focus on protein intake, protein. And it's the same here. They sent me home, told me to get some Ensure or some Boost or something like that. I have yet to drink one, but I have like absolutely no appetite whatsoever. I have eaten a few good, decent meals. My mom is cooking, you know, comfort food right now. We're gonna have chicken and dumplings tonight, which is one of my favorite things ever. So, you know, I'm being really well taken care of, but at the same time, I think I'm just being such a pain in the ass, because I don't really want to be doing this. If I'm really honest, I don't really want to be doing this. So this other little contraption here that I'm going to put on is called a bone stimulator. What it does is it helps, basically it like sends some kind of radio frequency signals, can't reach it, to like your spine, and it helps stimulate the fusion to grow together. So I have to wear this 4 hours a day. They prefer 4 hours of continuous wear, but I can tell you that's not probably going to happen for a while because of how uncomfortable I am. This thing is, I don't know why, but you would think you wouldn't be able to feel it, but it's almost like I get hot with it. So I turn it on, and you know, in some ways you can't really tell what it's doing. Let's see, it's got like a little readout right here. I can light it up. It's going through kind of just the startup at this point. See, 2 hours and 59 minutes is what I have left to wear it today. So it just starts counting down on the clock for you. So I'm going to set this back down, hopefully. So, you know, it's a pain in the butt to wear, and it's, you know, it is what it is. So yesterday I think I got all but about 17 minutes of my 4 hours in. And today I've only had it on for an hour so far. And part of that's because I've been sleeping all day today. You know, I'm just really worn out. This two major surgeries back to back is really tough. And I'll tell you what is the worst part for me today is this headache, and I'm really sore where they had me laying on that table on those pads. So like each of my breasts is really sore, and I have just odd little chafing spots that probably from them trying to get me positioned appropriately onto the OR table, and it's, you know, it hurts. It really hurts. My son is having a little bit of a problem with adjusting to being at Grandma and Grandpa's and knowing that we're staying here. He's having a hard time that Mommy's not going to be able to really do anything with him for a long time. He did sit up on the arm of my chair earlier today, and I think that was just enough closeness that he kind of was like better. So there's just so much going on. I feel so overwhelmed right now, just because I feel like from every single angle I'm got the shit kicked out of me. My face hurts, probably from laying face down, and my eyes have been really swollen, and I have a patch behind my ear for nausea, and that makes my eyes all dilate, and so I can't read very well, and it's just, I'm a mess, y'all. But I'm alive, and there is, you know, there is the hope now of I'm going to be okay. It's just a matter of getting through these really tough days, and, you know, hopefully in 3 weeks or so, I will be feeling a lot better and just gradually building my strength back up, because it's going to be a process for getting stronger. So anyway, I just wanted to check in, let you guys know I'm doing okay. I appreciate all of the prayers that y'all have been sending me. It's nice to know that I have support through this. So anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah.